Hi, welcome. My name is Lisa. I welcome you to my show, Angel Guidance by Lisa. Today it's a little different from normal or from the way I was doing things. Isn't that something we've heard a lot about recently? Changing things around. So I'm embracing change. And today will just be a show that will focus on some things that you may need to work on as guided by your higher self or your angels or your spirit guides. And then we're also going to do a little bit of healing work. And that healing work is something I hold near and dear to my heart. So I just want to take a moment and say a couple words about what we are all experiencing, especially if you're here in the United States. There's a lot of change, obviously. My reading for myself this morning, which I do every morning, I asked about the outer world, and the outer world definitely has changed. I had a lot of cards that were represented, a change of the structure of things. But what I also received in information was that this is not something that we all can't move forward and actually come out on the other side in a very positive way. And I was so grateful that that message came through, because a lot of times when we go through change, we tend to see the only outcome to be negative, or we don't know what the outcome is, so we're going to say, well, it may be something I wouldn't like. We don't know that for sure. And so it's always good to keep the positive at the front of your mind, because that will actually help manifest the positive. So there's a few things we're going to do. The first thing is I'm going to draw 5 cards, and I'd like you to choose a number between 1 and 5. And this is the thing that your guidance is telling you you need to work on. All right. So I'm going to draw a card, and this is, I'm using the Judith Orloff deck. It's about surrendering and what we need to surrender in our lives. And we all need to surrender something. We're not walking around perfect beings of light just yet. So I'm going to draw 5 cards, and I'm just going to lay them out and read each one. So make sure you've drawn, you have a number in your head between 1 and 5. And I'm drawing. Let's see. 4. And these are all really good cards. Okay, so you chose card number 1. The first one is surrender to wonder and awe. Okay, so what does that mean? Surrender to wonder and awe. Well, you know what? We're going through a really serious time right now, especially here in the United States. People's energy is low, they're upset, they're angry, they're moving through trying to understand what's going on. And this is a reminder for you to remember there is still magic in the world, okay? And things aren't always going to be bleak. So open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. Sometimes it can just be like seeing a butterfly fly by and observing that and just being with that. It can be that simple to bring you up out of feeling angry or fearful. Your attitude will keep you connected to this flow of awe and magic. Okay, so surrender to wonder and awe. That's if you chose card number 1. Number 2, surrender to inner peace. Okay, and when you surrender to inner peace, this is something that's a process, okay? We work on this daily. Inner peace isn't turned on like a light switch. It's something that needs to be cultivated, okay? So inner peace can be achieved through sitting in awareness, closing your eyes and breathing, taking a walk in nature. That's how we can connect to our inner peace, okay? If you focus on the stillness within, you will start to enjoy that. Because really, peace starts from within. It's not starting on the outside. It always starts within. Okay, if you chose card number 3, Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. A lot of us are helpers and healers, and we really want to hear people and assist them and help them through what they perceive as a horrible time, or a time when they're unhappy, or a time when they're angry. And we can certainly help people, but we can't fix them. Okay? They have to fix themselves. All right? So it's time for a relationship that you're in to shift. And it doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for their own healing. That's why we're here. You know, we come in as separate souls. We're not coming in globbed onto someone else's soul, and it just doesn't work that way. We are our own spiritual beings, and we are on a path, and we need to work on ourselves. You can help, but you can't fix. Okay, the fourth card, surrender to joy. That's another really good one, similar to surrendering to wonder and awe. So when you surrender to joy, that means that's your key to a positive life. If you start to look for the joyful, the positive, the happy, let it in. Stop looking at what can go wrong or can be negative or won't work out the way you think it should. Because a lot of times Spirit has a way of giving you something as an answer to, like a prayer, for example, that's not exactly what you thought it would be, but it worked out better. I bet some of you have actually gone through that. So during hard times and easy times, surrender to joy and start to figure out what brings you joy and bring that into your life every single day. Okay, the next card, surrender resentments. Okay. If you resent something, that means you're upset about it. You're angry. There's something inside of you that's saying someone else has something, or someone else is doing something that way, and I don't like how it's working for them, and I don't like that I don't have it. Okay? That is only going to continue to bring into your life more resentments. If you hold on to resentments, like you haven't forgiven someone for something, you're really only going to poison yourself. Okay? So try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations. So don't hang on to what is something that you would consider to be wrong about someone. Let it go. You're only going to bring yourself down. Okay, so those are the 5 cards. Surrender to wonder and awe. First card, surrender to inner peace. Second card, surrender the idea that you can fix someone. The third card. The fourth card is surrender to joy. And the 5th card is surrender resentments. Okay, now, whatever card you drew is the card for you during this mini healing session. And I want to share some healing with you. Part of the reason why I share healing is because I can tell you, till I'm blue in the face, what the message is. But if we don't actually take action and work on it, we're just gonna, it's not gonna change. Okay? So what I'd like you to do is close your eyes, relax, deep breath. If you receive from me, if you receive this healing, I want you to accept it now. And some of you actually may notice light, you may notice vibration. This is Reiki healing, so you may notice some things that are going to shift in your energy field, and that's perfectly fine. So take a deep breath and release. You may feel waves of light flowing from the top of your head throughout the body and down to the bottom of your feet. I'm feeling someone is having some energy in their hands, some heat or light, some tingling, vibration. That means you are a natural healer. I'm feeling an expansiveness and an opening of the heart area for someone right now. And I'm also hearing for someone that their angels and their guides are with them because they're going through a particularly challenging time right now, personally as well as in the outer world. And I feel like this person's connected with the letter M, the name Mary, or a letter M name, female, is what I feel. Remember to breathe. Continue to breathe. You may notice a tingling or vibration throughout your entire body. And that's a shift of energy, an expansion of your light. So now take a deep breath and we're going to close. Bring your energy back into your body. And I'm sealing this session. And you ought to be feeling peaceful right now. If you'd like to share your feedback with me, I'd invite that. Please join my group, Reiki Live, on Facebook, where I give live Reiki sessions for 15 minutes at a time, a couple times a week. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you all the blessings and love and health and light in the universe. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.